Good morning, everybody. How are you today? I hope you're all well. I have videoed already. The problem is my battery died in my phone. So I went the whole video without it running. I don't know why. I didn't look up. But anyway, let me start over. So good morning. It's early. I was going to video yesterday, but I ended up waking up with a terrible migraine. I had one Monday as well, but it went away, and yesterday it didn't. So it's early, but I'm glad to be up, and I'll get my chores done early, and I'll get back to crafting, which is awesome. So a couple of years ago, I made this out of wallpaper. This has been in my, I keep inspiration boxes. They're 12 by 12 clear, like scrapbook boxes, And thank God my husband is so good. He gave me 2 shelves. We have a walk-in pantry. You could use it for a nursery. I mean, it's that big. So he gave me 2 shelves for things like this because I only have a 9 foot by 10 foot room. This is my desk as you see it. Well, I have another edge over on this side, the right side, but that's it. So I have a lot of wall space though, so I have a lot of shelving. But anyway, I keep all my inspiration things that I want to keep in different boxes, like Christmas and summer and Mother's Day and stuff like that. Mostly summer, Christmas, for autumn. I keep a lot of autumn things too. Just, things that I make that I want to keep and bring back again sometime. So I had made this out of wallpaper, just plain, because I thought, if you don't have scrapbook paper and you don't have, digitals or what have you, you could always use wrapping paper, gift wrapping paper. So I had videoed this in a group, but it was before I started a YouTube channel. So I thought I'd bring it back. Like I said, it's been years, 3 years that I did this. And, but I'm not going to use wallpaper. I'm going to use scraps left over from my Spirit of Christmas. Because I don't have a lot of wallpaper, and all my wallpaper is directional. And you really need like a non-directional paper if you're going to make this sort of non-directional, and this is non-directional. But I looked at my Christmas wrapping paper from last year, and it's got, Santas and things on it, actually, yeah, last year's. So anyway, this is what I made, and you just open it up. And this is a little book, like notebook, and you can keep things you're going to purchase for people. And then the next tab could be things that you want to, purchase for dinners and stuff. There's a little pocket there for, something you'd want to keep receipts or something in. And then, I don't know, whatever you wanted to write. And then up here, I wanted to, make this real pretty, so I used this image and then made another little notepad. And then this became a pocket for receipts or money if you wanted to just carry it like this. I put this fabric here to keep it sturdy, because it is, it's double layered wrapping paper. And then I just kind of put a little pocket here and a little tuck spot here and a stamp here to cover this brad here. And then I just kind of decorated it up the way I wanted to. And then back here, there's a little pocket where you want to keep secrets for, you know, gifts or something you want to buy for people that you don't want them to see. Or it could be something you keep on your desk or throw in your purse or gift to somebody. You know, you could use this notebook for, say, YouTube channels or, you know, ideas that you have that you want to create and make for the following year, for this even Christmas. You know, Christmas season is far from over. So anyway, this is just a little folio that I wanted to recreate using my leftovers. So I did, and I made one on camera, and I'll show it to you after. But, oh no, it's right here. So I did one on camera, which is this one. I used some lace of Angela's from the Ultimate Bundle, Spirit of Christmas Ultimate Bundle. I'll leave her a link to her website in the description box below, because I did look the other day and she does still have some things left to purchase. So you open it up, and again, I'll put some fabric here because, you know, you're opening and closing it all the time. This is Merry and Bright, 'Tis the Season. This is German Christmas music, and some embossed paper that I just tore and, you know, decorated like the other one. And then you open it up, and this little girl here covers the brad back. And then I just kind of put this in here. I made this like a little tuck spot, and you could write on that. And then I didn't use tea stained paper in here. Oh, I was gonna put him in as a little tuck spot or whatever. Actually, I should put him over here, but I didn't decorate it yet. I just used white 20-pound copy paper. My husband gets it, you know, for things that he has to print, because I can't write on my HP paper because it's got a coating on it. And anytime I go to write on it, I can't, so. And then here is another pocket for whatever. You know, it could be for ephemera if you keep it on your desk. Or it could be, if you have it in your purse, it could be for, you know, receipts or, you know, more notes or what have you. You could put, you know, more paper in there. And then on the back, I did this pocket. This is some ribbon of Angela's. This is some vintage lace that my one of my pen pals sent me. So I may be sending this to her. I just thought it would be fun to put this on and send it to her, and she'd be like, oh, that's what I sent you. So, and then there's another pocket in here. So I'm using scraps. This hadn't been double-sided. You could stencil this if you wanted to. I may stencil that. So that's what I made so far with the Angela's. I'm going to make this for you again because my phone is fully charged. So the only thing is I did happen to have this double-sided, and I think one of the pockets is double-sided as well. Like that one was double-sided. But the paper I have now, I just glued 2 pieces together to make this double-sided, and that's about it. I didn't want to print anything. I just wanted to use up my paper that I had already printed, and then some scraps. And this is just the brad, and this lace. I just love this color. I think it goes really well with this, you know, all the decorations and stuff. This is just a piece, a cut off, and that's it so far. So let's get busy. Where are we? I have been talking for 7 minutes. So I glued this onto this because it wasn't double-sided. I hope it's dry. If you ever do this, I didn't for this morning, but if you do glue 2 pieces of paper together and you want to make sure that it's really stuck and you don't get any wrinkles or anything when you fold it, go over it with a hot iron. It will kind of melt the glue underneath it and really stick it well. I did not do that this morning. I just glued it with a glue stick. And when I glue with a glue stick, I don't necessarily get it everywhere, but I think it's good enough. So, okay, so what you do first is you know, it's an 8.5 by 11, or you can use A4. It doesn't matter. So you're going to fold it up, and this will probably wrinkle. I can already hear it crackling. So you want to fold it up about, I kind of eyeball it. So you want to fold it up about 1, 2, 3.5 inches. Go 3.5. Okay, you can hear it crackling. So the glue's dry. And then just fold it down like this. Okay, and then take your top piece. So if you know, if you don't have a double-sided paper, you could always glue 2 papers together. Just make sure, you know, you either go over it with an iron or get it really glued well with your glue stick. And bring this down, not too low. I would say 2 inches is good. So 2 inches would be good. Okay. So that's it. That's, you know, your base, which doesn't really look too bad considering I didn't press it. It looks fine. You're not going to see a lot of it anyway. I just see a small little sliver there that I need to cut. I probably will keep this one. This one I'll send to my friend in Finland because she sent me that lace. Even though I've got all of my Happy Mail and stuff out, I just thought it would be fun to send her something with. I like to send them something, my pen pals, and they do the same with me. If I send them something in English, they'll send it back to me with, you know, whatever, something, but, or trim, or lace, or buttons, or whatever. They'll make me something with that in it. It's fun. I really enjoyed my pen pals. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is put your inside pocket on, which I may have to cut down, or did I cut it down already? This is going to be my inside pocket. Okay, so what you want to do is, and it's not double-sided, but it's okay. You don't need it to be, but it, you know, it does look better if it's double-sided because you're pulling it open. But if it's not, it's no big deal. I don't even think that one is. The one I made with the, might be. Oh yeah, it is, because it's made out of that. But the other one I'm pretty sure is. It doesn't matter. Okay, so then you're going to take your glue and you're going to just make a pocket out of it. Like so. And I did forget something on that one that I remembered just now that I wanted to do. So I'll do it now. So just glue both sides and let that dry. And this is a cutoff from one of the pages, background pages from The Spirit of Christmas. I wanted to use this side, but it would have been upside down, so I used this side. See, there was nothing, you know, no way I could do it, so. But it's still very cute. Doesn't matter which side you use, it's just very cute. So I'll let that dry for 1 second, and let me get this punch, and I'll use this scrap, I guess, yeah. So let me do a do a couple of punches while I'm at it, just because we'll need them. Because I forgot to put one on that too. I bought this for $1 at a yard sale from a woman who was with Creative Memories for, that's not going to work. She was with Creative Memories like I was for 17, I was with them for 17 years. She was with them for 20. I bought it from her daughter. She had passed away. And and then she started doing, junk journals. So, and she also was Stampin' Up too, so that was $1. I kept looking at it saying, that can't be, it's not, really? It is. And then when I saw $1, I'm like, is it real? And then we started talking, her daughter and I, and she ended up gifting me so many things. So what I'm going to do with this, you don't have to do this part. And if you do, these are included in the kit. So you really don't need a punch. They have them in the, Angela made them for the kit. So she usually includes these for you to cut out. She's amazing. She's got another kit coming out Friday, so I really want to use up my scraps so I can keep up. Although I still have some mason jars to do, and I'm using this kit for them, for the covers and the tops of the covers and the little tags, because our neighbors are having different neighbors are having different events in over the next 2 weeks, so we'll be attending those, and I want to bring them little gifts, so I'll make up like little cocoa jars with, you know, marshmallows and stuff, and you know, things like that. So I have plenty of the ephemera left, which is great, and the tops of the lids don't take that much. I do both. I do this first, and then I put this on, and then I put another piece on the top here. You know, just so that when you take it off, you have a piece here still, and then you have this piece. So I cover that with the paper, and then I glue ribbon around here, and then I take a small piece of wax linen thread, and then I hang, you know, the dangle off the side. But I use the bigger jars. I think these are tiny, but I don't remember what, I think they're quart-sized jars. I know you've seen them before. So then with this, you're just gonna glue this. Oh, I should have pushed that down a little bit more, but that's okay, it's fine. So you're gonna glue this right about here. You know what I'm going to do? I am actually going to make a little gusset here. I forgot. I did fold it up, but I am folding it again down a little bit to make a little border for my notebook. So it's actually going to go like this. Okay, so you've got this little spine for your notebook. Okay, almost forgot about that. So this goes here, and then your notebook will go in there. Okay, so for this, you only glue the middle. So what I do to make sure I'm in the middle is I make sure it's even, like this, making sure I'm in frame. And then I'll fold it, because this is my middle. I'll fold it. Not fold it, but just kind of roll it. And I know that I am in the middle. I'm just real, like, you don't have to do it this way, but that's the way I do it. And then just put one line of glue right here. And this is called like an accordion pocket. And you could do several if you wanted to, you know, one on top of the other. Just glue it the same way. So you'd put one here and glue down the middle. And that's my middle. Oops. I'm not going to play with that yet because it's got to dry good. And then you could put another one and just glue, you know, glue your two sides. Is that straight? Well, it has to be because it's dry. So, just let it dry. The next thing you're going to do is flip it over. Oh no. The next thing you're going to do is, I have a piece of fabric, because you're opening and closing it so often, you just want to give it some strength. Because this isn't cardstock, it's just paper. So if you're using cardstock, you wouldn't have to do this, although it does look very pretty, I think. And this is from the Ultimate Bundle. So I'm just going to glue that down. Pull it up this way so I can have that little bit of a scrap. It's good for snippets and stuff. So I'm just going to place that there. Push this back. Get my Fabri-Tac. Cover my art glitter glue. Sorry. I hope the lighting's okay. It's still kind of dark out. The sun rises late, but it sets late too. Like, I talk to people who are in like the Northeast, and I'm in the US, for those of you who don't know. And if you're visiting for the first time, a very, very warm welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And for my regular followers, you know how I feel. I love you all, and I thank you so much. So I'm just going to go across like that with my art glitter, my Fabri-Tac. And then I'm going to, I moved my cart next to me, and it's just so much handier. I don't know why I kept it so far away. You know, it's got the wheels on it, and I keep it over by my closet. And anytime I need to get in my closet, it's just backstock in there, so. But anytime I need to get in it, I just wheel it back. I thought, why do I keep it way over there? Every time I craft, I can use the top for my cutter. I can put my tools over there. I'm not constantly reaching. And I have more room on my desk, and I can stay in frame. I have to do some tea staining paper. I am completely out. I have never been completely out. But I've either not been feeling well, or the weather's been horrible. So my fingers have glue everywhere and ink. Oh my gosh, I had a disaster with my ink pad. my red one. I went to, you know, dab my brush into it. I'll show you in a minute. And it literally sunk into the ink. I don't know why. If any of you know why, maybe you can tell me, but I just took it and I went to tap it and it literally soaked right, I mean, soaked the brush. So I don't know. I don't know why it did that. I mean, it used to be as hard as a rock because I used to do, you know, my stamps. I'd, you know, hit the stamp like this. So I don't know. I keep them upside down. And this is a permanent one, permanent ink, but it's a good ink. And I keep them upside down. So I think possibly all the ink may have gone to like the top. I don't know. It's not that old. So I don't know. It was so bizarre. I mean, all I did was, you know, tapped it. You know, I got it all off on a piece of paper, but the whole paper was completely covered in red, dark red. It's a good thing I didn't stencil anything with it. So then just snip this. I didn't do a very good job. So now you've got your little fabric in there. See, so now when you're closing it and opening it, it gives it much more strength and stability. The other thing you can do is you can, if you want to, I mean, I think it looks nice, you can round your corners. That one's not going to round, it's not glued tight. We'll see. It's just like a prototype. Yeah, it's not glued down tight. Make sure you get your edges if you use a glue stick. You know, sometimes you have to go in and go like this because you don't get your edges, like me. Or, you know, you could stitch it too. Just kind of go in with your glue. Or when you do your glue stick and then go around your edges with, before you put your pieces together. Go around your edges with a better glue. Or do this. Okay. Even though it's a prototype, I don't want it to look bad. Okay, so that goes up like this. This comes down like this. Now you can flip it over. And we'll put the back pocket on, which I have already cut and ready. So this will go like so, almost to the bottom. Let's see. I was thinking that this could go here. And then this could go on top, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna glue that. I'm gonna glue that out. Even though it's white, it's okay. Like I said, it's just a prototype because I filmed it already and I don't really have anything else printed, and I don't want to print anything else until I make my journal. I said I was going to use up all my scraps, and boy, did I. I'm so glad. Pages. And, you know, things I didn't use. goes there. Then I thought I would do this to match the inside. I'm just giving you ideas. You don't have to. What time is it? It's not too bad. So then I'm going to go like this with my Fabri-Tac. I was thinking about punching that edge first, but I think the fabric, this is from Angela's fabric, which I think this was like my last piece. And that's my last piece of ribbon, or not ribbon, last piece of that particular lace. It's been very hard because I still have to make my own journal. There we go. And then I thought I would do this because it's so pretty. I love it. Do I want to waste that on a prototype? Maybe it won't be a prototype. Maybe I'll gift it to somebody. Yeah, that's what I'll do because it's really pretty. I like it. I really like it. I'm going to probably do that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I didn't think I was going to like it because I was using scraps, but I'm really loving it. So let me just cut this end a little bit, make it nice and pretty. Her ultimate bundle for Christmas was just such a joy. Well, every one of them are. It's just so soft and pretty. Can't tell the back from that's the back. So I want to go just up on top of that edge, right there. And you can stitch this too. That would be really pretty. But stitch it before you glue it onto your back. I just want to make sure that's right to the edge there. I might add a button to that too, not right now, but I might. There's that side. And that side. Let's see if I can pull this over just a smidge. And I did. Perfect. Okay. That worked. Now I need something to flap, to hold it closed. So I thought she would be adorable. I don't know what this might be a piece of ephemera. I'm pretty sure it is, and I cut it off so that it would fit. I cut it so that it would look good, but I don't remember. Okay, so now all you have to do for the flap is just glue half of it I don't know why I'm using Fabri-Tac. Sorry. It's here. My other glue's over there. And just stick this up underneath here and make sure it's in the middle and it's straight. I hope I'm in frame. I try to be. I've moved my camera. I've moved everything off my desk. Pretty much, except for my Lazy Susan and my little thing where I keep my paper and then my ephemera books. Well, the ones I'm using, not all of them. Let me just put those in there. Okay, so now we can glue this pocket onto here. Isn't that pretty? That really is pretty. I love it. Okay, so we'll glue this on here. And I think it should go sort of like, so it's not right at the bottom, because, well, my little notebook's got to go in there, so I have to see where my bottom is. Okay, so I'm going to glue it right about there. I'm so fussy. No. I was going to say maybe I'll, you can do this with a glue stick. I was going to say maybe I'll glue it down and then you'd have two, but no, that won't work. So just make sure you get all the way to your edges and put plenty on. This is Scotch Permanent. I usually use the bigger ones, but for some reason they don't have them in stock. I've been waiting for my reorder since November, and they keep pushing it off. So, and then I heard somebody say they're not selling it anymore. The smaller ones are nice because, you know, especially if you have sore hands, the smaller ones are nice. They work well. And I got, you know, I think a 24 pack for about the same price as I get my 3-pack. But I do like the bigger ones. I'm putting a lot on because I don't know. I'm just used to using like art glitter glue or whatever, but I thought it's just so expensive. And the glue sticks are cheaper, so I'm gonna place it right there. The only thing is, you gotta get it where you need it because you can't really lift it off once it's down. Although, neither can you with art glitter glue. So cute. So there's that. Now, for your little notebook, all I did was, this was one of the pages for the journal, you know, the journal pages, but it had 2 pieces, and I don't know where the second piece went. I cut it in half, and I don't remember where the other half went. I did want to use that, you know, this piece. I don't want to lose that. I didn't want to lose the other half of this either, but I don't see it. Oh, here it is. So it, you know, and when you get it, it's like this. So I just cut it in half and I folded it in half and I made the booklet with, this is printed tea stain paper, but it's the 20-pound. So that goes right in here. Let me see, do I have a needle? Yes. I just use embroidery floss and I eyeball it with a 3 pamphlet stitch. And this is all different sizes, but it doesn't matter. The other one is not, but I just used what I have so I could show you how to make it. I think I'll keep this one for myself. I really love it. I'm gonna keep it on my desk for notes and stuff. So I'll do that. Just make sure you don't pull it through. And then go to your top, which is here. Pull that back out. I didn't get that where I wanted it. It's gotta go right here. Let me just push this through here. I should have put a paper clip on where I wanted it. So that won't matter. You won't notice it. I'm gonna have to keep it for myself because there's a few mistakes. But I do love it. Make sure it's going the right way to your signature. So you're going to put it right there. Nope, that's wrong too. Dang it, you want to get it so that it's kind of in the middle of the spine. Oh, dang. If that happens, just do this and it will take those little tiny dots away if you're using, you know, an embroidery thread, an embroidery floss. And why am I not getting that in the right place? I'm sorry, I'm trying to see better. There we go. Now it's in the middle. Dear. And then come up and I'm going to have to go to here because I want to catch that small piece. So I'm going to go here, hopefully. That's in the middle. Yeah. I'm sure you all know how to do this, but I won't decorate it on camera because I already showed you, and you can pretty much decorate it how you want it. I'm going to put this through here because I didn't use a paper clip or anything, so I'm going to go through here first. And then I'm going to go there. I'm very picky. And then I'm going to go through here. Try not to split my threads. There's that one. Why isn't it going through? No. There we go. And then just pull it tight. Try not to rip your paper. I didn't. I thought I did, but I didn't. Okay, and then just tie a square knot. Like so. I'm feeling a sore throat. I don't know why. I'm going to tie one more knot because I'm going to cut these short. And it is embroidery of thoughts. But it is 6 strands. So I always keep needles beside me and whatever colors, if I'm working with spring colors or Christmas colors. I love this. So sweet. Now, what time is it? I have to still put a brad here for the ribbon to go around. I'm going to use her here. So will the ribbon go around that? I don't think so. I need a bigger one. Whoops. I think I'll put it right about no, I'm gonna have to use my needle. And give it some help. Because the little feet don't like to go through. So just push it through that hole. Maybe. Let's try doing it this way. There's that one. There's that one. Okay. So then you just spread the little feet, but make sure you don't go too tight because you want your ribbon to go around that brad. Like that. And then pull it like this. You know, pull it out so that your string or whatever you're going to use, ribbon, or I think I'll probably use, I don't know what I'll use for this. Then you can glue this down. Making sure it's straight. And then the same thing on the other side. This is so cute. There. And for this side, what do I have? Close by. I want a sentiment. Maybe. I've still ephemera left. Ah, just fits. I really like that too. because it doesn't, you know, it's not like a girl, you know, what have you. So I think I'll just cut a little bit of this off and use this. I like it. And I'll cut the top too, because that way it will look even, you know. I'll take the frame off and you'll never even know that it was there. Trying not to cut that black because that frames it nice. Okay, now I'll just glue that there to cover that. And we'll be done. Well, I still have to put the grommet in the top with the closure, the tie, but we'll see what time it is. So I don't want to keep you too long. I mean, 1 minute it's 30 minutes, and the next minute, you know, it could be an hour. So I have to keep an eye on that. I'm really making a mess. This goes here. So now you've got that brad covered. And you've got your brad here for your closure. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in just to show you where it goes. So, crocodile and bigger. So you want to go up about, making sure you're in the middle. I'm going to have to put a line or a dot because I won't be able to see it. So I want to put it about here. If it will go up that high, if it won't, then it'll go down lower. It'll go down lower. But at least it's in the middle. So yeah, if you mark it, then you don't have to worry about being in the middle. Oh, what color did I use? A brass color. Oh, I'll have to pick that up in a moment. I just wanted it to match. This goes in here. Squeeze it. And there you have it. And I think I will use some twine, red and white, because I have green, but it's not the right green, so I'll use red and white. So now how am I going to do this way? Put it through this way. Yes. Yes. So did you see how I did that? I looped it like this. Now I'm going to loop it around like this and bring it down and then hopefully get both underneath that. I should. Yep. And then I'll just cut my ties a little bit. Oh, some jingle bells might have to go on that. And then you can just decorate it any way you want. I'll just round the corners now because I think it's fine now. Just so that you can see how it looks. And then you can just decorate, you know, however you want. You can put, there's so many things you can put on it. I have so much ephemera. Not ephemera, like little pieces you can add. Like this could go here. Sorry. And then, oh, she's too tall. Oh, Holy Night, which would look beautiful. So let me move this out of the way. I'm sorry if that was really quick, but it was my second one. And I had to use what I had. Oh, I forgot I had cut that off too. So you could use Joyous Noel up here maybe. You know, or inside or down here. That would look nice. Just cut it a little bit. This is an offcut. That's a piece of, from the ephemera page. Or the, yeah, I think that's what it's called. Okay, let me just put this over here. And I need to put my needle back in my thread holder. And that's it. It's a video. I am so sorry if that took so long. And I am so thankful that you stopped by. I will have the drawing for this journal on Friday. So here it is here. So cute. And yeah. So anyway, here are our two here are our two little folios that you can use pretty much for anything. But they're awful cute. I think they're cute. I'll glue these on. This needs to be cut down a little bit. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gave you some inspiration. And until next time, be well, be kind, and God bless. Love y'all. Bye.